everyone, it is Susie, and I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend last weekend. I forgot to say Happy Labor Day and when I posted the videos last week. But here is my completed journal. It felt so good to be able to finally get back to crafting, I can tell you. That about 3 months of doing nothing but shuffling shuffling from one place to another. I'm really happy to be back crafting. So anyway, this is just a grungy journal. I'll probably call it Sadie. I'll have it in the Etsy shop. And what I have done is use the Hopeful Bird. I have used a book base that I had ordered from her. You can order these blank journals. And so the base is one of the Hopeful Birds. And I will put her link, of course, in the description box so you can go over and check it out. She has some beautifully stained things. It just amazes me. But absolutely love her stuff. So here is the journal. Of course, I've left the back just plain. And what I have done is I've seen Shabby Soul on Instagram. She had a technique where she was just taking the Tim Holtz, whatever they are, portraits, I don't even know what they're called, and just taking like a tea bag or tissue paper and just adhering it over the photo, and it just grunges them up and makes them look old. It's absolutely fantastic. And anyway, that is what I have done, of course, along with some stitching. And I just grunged. I think this is the Distress Stain Spray is what I used here. And on some envelopes. So this journal also, before I get too far in, it is about a 5. I'm going to say about a 5. In some places probably 5.5. Maybe a little more, by 8.5. Because I do have some of the pages some of the things sticking out there. So it may go further than 5.5. But I've used some old ephemera and things, and this just is some old paper here. I want to be careful because I don't want to tear it. But this is like a sheet of the onion skin paper there that it was just no piece of ephemera I had. And then I just added a few bits here and just kind of clipped it on the little fold out there. And then of course some of the stitching. Just used a little piece of ephemera, just stapled it on kind of like a tab. Did some stitching. Here I've actually even did a little stenciling with one of the Tim Holtz stencils there. Just an old photo from Pinterest, some old lace, and this is Tim Holtz there. And then here is another one of the little photos, Tim Holtz photos that I have covered. I absolutely love that technique. There is a pocket. I don't have anything in the pocket, but there is a pocket. And then it's just a little booklet. Of course, the booklets in here you cannot make very big in your envelopes, so they always have to try to be kind of smaller. And I have just got me a little rusty paper clip there, holding that on. Here is, now if you've seen this, I did a little craft with me on these hidden paper clips. And so I have something stuck to both sides. And then I actually had someone ask about how they go on. And so I'm going to kind of show you. I will link the Craft With Me video in the description box. But simply all you're doing is just, the paper clip is the only thing that's hidden, and it just goes on like with the paper clip, just like if it wasn't a hidden paper clip. It's just this time you don't see the paper clip on the other side. So it's kind of fun, very fun idea. Here I've got just an old envelope, and I've added a piece of journaling paper to it, just for another spot for you to, you know, write on. And that just pushes up in there. And then this is just a little piece of ephemera as well, just old school. Can't remember, is it Pennsylvania? Yeah, Erie, Pennsylvania, I believe. Yeah. And anyway, that just goes and slips in there. And then I've just made some little, you know, you can see here, and I've just made a little flap there. This is just a piece of an old old flashcard, math flashcard. And here is just a place for journaling. This is from the Hopeful Bird as well, these little pieces here. And I just made a little pocket for it to tuck in. And this paper smells so good. It is definitely coffee and cinnamon. You can smell it. It smells wonderful. And then here is another little flip out. These are just some little collage pieces that I made. Sometimes, especially over the move, I kind of just wanted to play a little bit. And so I just grabbed something small and go to, you know, trying to craft something. And so this here, I actually added a little piece of that, which I did several of these. I don't know if I did any of this back here where I should. But this is from my Your Creative Studio box. This was not in the last box, but the box before. These little stickers, and I love that purple, so I added that there. Here is just a craft envelope that I sprayed up with some of that distress ink, or distress stain from Tim Holtz. I believe this one is probably the, I don't know if it's the walnut or the other, but anyway, here is just some little fancy stitching, and I've just, there's another one of the little things, I've just stuck it on with a paper clip, and just a little booklet. Just a little booklet. And I will show you the back of this, though. There's the back of the card. And I've just kind of creased it because when you're making that, you need to crease your photo a little to get it to have all the bends and, you know, the spots in it that makes it look like it is old. So then this is a little card. I received some cards from Donna Little some time ago, and so I used one of those for the back. Song decks, I believe is what they're called, song decks cards. So she sent me several, and thank you, Donna, for that. I'm still using them. Still using them. And I've just laid those envelopes in there. Here's another little thing. I just made a tab with some fun stuff that I had. Here's another one of the paper clips that I made. And a little craft with me. And I just added a piece of music sheet there. And you could always just cover the back side or the front side part of it for your journaling. Here's another, just another little girl. Isn't she cute? And here I've added another piece of paper for journaling. Did a little stitching on that one. And I may do some stitching on that the other one that I did. I kept it pretty plain, but I may go in and put a little stitching on it just to fancy it up a little bit. And then here I've done some stitching there. Another little flip out. Here's some more of that little sticker flower there. And this is attached, but it is another just little collage that I did. I've got a little rusty safety pin kind of just hold it on, but it doesn't come up. It is actually attached, so I didn't want it to rip the paper. Here is some more of that little purple flower, little flip out there. Another little pocket with the math flashcard. There I've added a little number. And just a little journaling. A little journaling paper. Some more stitching there. And then here is another envelope with just a little bit of collage, everything collage on it. Of course, our paper dolls. Love the paper dolls. Here's just some old typing paper there. Something typed on it, a business of some sort had typed on it. Here is the little booklet that I put inside this one. Just kind of grungy. Got some of the fun stitching in there as well. And that's what's inside that envelope right there. And I've just set them in there. They're not attached to nothing. And then another little fun tab. And here's the last little paper clip. This is just a piece of old ephemera here. Richardson's Grocery Company. I believe these were gifted to me at one time. I have a couple of them, and so I put one in here, but that was gifted to me. And then here is the other side of that paper clip, and then I've just added, this is just an old telephone company paper there. And it just slips under that paper clip. Lots of room for journaling. And adding your own touches still. And then here is the back pocket. And this is just one of those little cookie bags. And I added a little clip to that to kind of hold that little tie on. That's from the Hope for Bird. It's just some old typewriters. And it has the fun stitching in it as well. And anyway, there is the book. And I did put a little piece of masking tape to back that stitching there so it wouldn't rip through. But anyway, there is this journal, guys. And oh, I do want to mention, in the shop, I have changed the settings to USA only shipping. When they have put these tariffs, happened to add the tariffs, I have just had the darndest time with those tariffs. And so until, and I don't know when that is, because it's going to be very time consuming trying to find the codes that you need or the numbers that you need for the tariffs. So until then, it is USA shipping only. I am so sorry to everybody, but that was the easiest, easiest for me right now, because I spent a complete day. I actually had an order. I can't remember where it went. I believe it was Switzerland or Netherlands. I don't know. It was somewhere. Anyway, it was part of that you have to do for your tariffs. And I spent the entire day trying to figure out those tariffs and trying to get the numbers. And I just give up. I finally just refunded the money. I just couldn't send it. And so because of that, I'm just going to have to ship in the USA for now. But anyway, ladies, have a great day. Thank you for watching. And I will catch you in the next video.